Just quickly reflecting back on the opening weekend against Wolves, how much did you learn about this team that you didn't already know necessarily?
No, it more reinforced what I know, Andy. I thought the first half you seen the maturity in the team. I thought how we played, how we controlled the game. Very very composed. Scored a fantastic goal, and then second half when we were under pressure, at times we showed that great spirit that the players have created over this last 2.5 years, and we had to show resilience in the game. And as I said, they ended up keeping the clean sheet, some really important blocks, and like I said, they ended up winning the game. So all the attributes that I would say, I know about the team we had to show last weekend against a very good side.
Jamie Vardy keeps going and going and going and seemingly getting better. What extra do you think he's adding to his game, if anything, as he, dare I say, grows older?
I think as you grow older, you're always learning. Tactically, he's very good in the game, but he's obviously developing that side. He's still very, very fit. He was one of our top performers in our running exercises over the course of pre-season. He and one of our younger players in his early 20s were the two top guys in terms of the running statistics, and it's physical, but of course it's mental willpower, and that's something that he has in abundance. So yeah, I think what has been difficult towards the latter end of the last couple of seasons, is that we haven't been able to rest him as much as what we would like at times. So he hasn't been able to be as fresh as what we would have liked. But you see last weekend that when he's fresh and when he's running and pressing, and he's such a threat for the whole game. So yeah, he continues to defy everyone who thinks at that age he's slowing down, because he's still so dynamic, so fast, and still such a big threat.
And more excellent news this week about Harvey Barnes. Just your reaction to that, to tying down a player like Harvey, the quality of Harvey. It's I suppose, an insight into just where Leicester City are planning on going in the short term and long term.
Yeah, he's been a young player, Harvey, that's been at Leicester City since he's 8 years of age. He's obviously had wonderful support from his parents and the club, and both of those combined have always looked to develop his talent. I believe he's going to become a really, really top player in these next few years. When I came in, you could see the talent, but he needed to score more goals with the talent that he had, and look at his numbers. And just week by week, he's starting to do that. Unfortunately, we missed him an awful lot at the tail end of last season, but he's come back. He's getting fitter, and like I say, he over the next few years is really going to turn into one of the country's top talents. So yeah, absolutely delighted that he's re-signed. I think he's enjoying it here. He's a really clever boy who wants to learn. He's very coachable, and he's hungry to be the best player he can be, and that's the type of player and person you want to work with.
Just looking ahead to West Ham on Monday nights, how much does that kind of their own opening weekend win show that almost they're continuing the momentum from what was an excellent last season for them?
Yeah, no, a very good side. I think David's done a fantastic job since he's gone in there. They showed last weekend that they're very dangerous. I think the front four are, got big talent. Mikel, who I know well, he's strong, he's aggressive, runs in behind, his movement's good, technically strong, and he wants to score goals. And the other boys around them, Bowen and as I said, Fornals, they're good players, who want to get in the box and score. And then they've got Declan Rice, who I think is a top player, who sits in midfield and can pass the ball and can win the ball. So they get very good players, and as you say, they had a very good result. So we know we have to be at our best to get a good result.
And just finally from me, Brendan, how are things looking on the injury front? Any bumps and bruises from the opening weekend, or how is the squad shaping up?
The squad probably going to be around about what we had for the for last weekend. Ryan Bertrand won't be available, so yeah, it's mostly going to be the same. Timothy Castagna will be available.